Now we're going to make a pachade or pascade. The name is directly coming from Paschal, which is Easter, because at the time of Easter there was so little to eat, generally speaking, except eggs, because the chicken had started to lay eggs in April or March. And all you could do is take your pig that was there, the pancetta, which is Italian pancetta that I have here. Look at what pancetta is. It's a side of bacon that has been cured with salt and pepper. This one doesn't have any pepper, basically it's pepper. In Auvergne, it's called the ventresca in Italian, and it's exactly the same thing. I'm going to make a huge crepe which goes back, way back to the Celtic people, even to the Stone Age. This is stuff that you cooked on a hot stone, and I'm going to cook it in a frying pan. This dear Victoire, she used to cook it in one of those pans with a long handle that used to go directly over the fire. So I have here mostly buckwheat, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of white flour and make a well here in my red bowl that you see right here, okay? A pinch of salt, a great shake of pepper, okay? And 3 eggs, which are going to come right in the center of this and be mixed right in the center to make a batter, which is nothing but a buckwheat crepe batter, that's all. If you wanted to make pancakes with that, all you have to do is add a dab of sugar or syrup and add also a little bit of baking powder, and you've got yourself buckwheat pancakes. This is very simply what it is like. Now, this is a crepe. As you see, I'm handling it like a crepe batter, and I'm going to put some milk. Now, the milk varies. You have to understand that the quantity of milk will be very different depending on what buckwheat flour you have. Some of them absorb a lot more than others, and others don't absorb, so you will have to be a little careful with that. I put on the recipe 1.5 cups, but it doesn't mean that this is what it's going to take. It may take much less, and it may take much more. Like right now, it looks like this one is going to take approximately 1 cup, no more. Yeah, I would say so. Otherwise, it's going to be too liquid. So we're going to mix this very well and let it sit there and make a little bit of a filling for that crepe, which otherwise would not be extremely attractive. What you see here in my frying pan is onions and pancetta that have been cooked together and are really bright hot. You can see them here. They are really bright hot in butter or in walnut oil or in corn oil, whichever you like. And these are greens. There's about 1 cup, 1.25 cups of greens, whatever you would like to make it. Now, what you have to understand for the greens is that what they used is what they had. So it could be Swiss chard, it could be sorrel. Sorrel is extremely nice because it has a lot of nice sour taste to it. Or it could be the green outer leaves of a huge romaine, or even the green outer leaves of whatever you had. It's very simple. Whatever you had in the way of greens, the hard green of leeks, for example, which was never lost. Now, I leave it up to you to see which of the two styles you like the best. This is the modern style. In modern style, we would leave it this way, just toast. The original style of my friend Victoire is right here. This is really very, very, very cooked, as you can see, and extremely good. Yeah? Because here you may have a little bit of bitterness, there you don't have it. So what we're going to do, you may want to let this sit a little bit more at home. What we're going to do is pour this gently over that. There we go. See? And here's your pascade or pachade. And you're going to mix this together with your rubber spatula. And you're going to make sure that you pass under exactly as you would do for an omelette. You see, this is all you do. I'm going to raise the heat a little bit. Which one is this? This is this one. Good, good. Here we are. Okay, so I'm going to start doing this. And while I do this, while it's setting under a little bit, I'm going to go over and make you something that's called verjus. Verjus is something that you're going to let age completely under your cupboard, and you're going to make it now. I'm going to use it right now, but you're going to make it at home, and you're going to let it sit until you have it completely decanted, and all the skins of the grapes have gone down to the bottom of the pan. Just to liquefy the grapes. Okay, you liquefy the grapes. Now, if you are in the areas of vineyards and you have access to the green grapes before they develop sugar, that's what you should use, okay? Since I don't and my grapes are ripe, I'm using vinegar to start it, see? So what I put was Armagnac, a little bit. You could put cognac or brandy or whatever you like. A little bit of vinegar. a tiny bit of sugar to keep the fermentation go. And this is it, you have verjus, but it goes into a bottle and it sits. Yeah? It sits until it will develop like looking exactly like a brandy that has been decanted. I'm going to come back because I will use it a little later. Now, right now, I'm going to finish my pachade. See? Now, I'm in troubles because I let it cook a little too much. So all I have to do is cut it here to let the batter go out. You recognize the good old pancake making, yeah? This is nothing too difficult, is it? Huh? There we go. All right? There. Okay? So make sure that it is well done before you attempt to turn it or cook it even more, because otherwise it will not turn for you and half of it will stay on the stove, which is not exactly what you want. Huh? Be a little patient with that. Break it like this. This is nothing fancy, you know, just something that's really good old stuff. It used to be put on a plank in the farm. She had a plank, you know, a wooden plank, a large wooden plank, and she would put it there smack in the center of the table and serve it, as you're going to see, with a tomato sauce. Now, I'm going to try to flip it, as I usually do. So there we go. I did it. All right, now raise the heat. You see the underside is not very pretty, but this side is going to be nice. Huh? So let's raise the heat and get it colored, and then we'll upturn it into a dish which I have here. So we'll prepare our dish, and meanwhile, you'll see me finish this tomato salad by straining. Would you believe that a fruit fly came to see me on the set just smelling my verjus? Can you believe that? There we are. Do you see why it's called verjus? Look how green it is. Huh? It's kind of greenish and it smells delicious. Now, let me tell you a little something that's interesting. This is what the salad was used for. When children had problems with their innards, in order to save them from these internal problems, they would give them that tomato salad with the verjus on it. Huh? Can you imagine what happened to the poor kids after this? It happened to me too. Wonderful. There we go. Here is the verjus over the tomatoes. Huh? A little bit of chive. This is good to save the calories, by the way. That makes an excellent tomato salad and saves a lot of calories. Chives on the top. You can see how rustic this is. Absolutely rustic. I have a gorgeous plate there, you know, but it really is more rustic than anything else. Let me see about this. She's just fine, okay? So we're going to turn it over on my plate here. All right, this way. If it doesn't want to come, we'll force it to come and try not to have any problem. There she is. Resisted me a little bit, but finally she came along. Here we go. Here's a pachade, a real pachade. I'm going to turn the angle out. And a nice tomato salad done in the farm contest, and let's put a bit of chive on the top to brighten it.